Freeman and Chris Stevenson once again on the network. How you doing, Chris?
How's it going, Pat?
Hey, we're going to talk about the massive cover-up and why isn't the popular media paying more attention to what has been going down with Super Bowl winning quarterback Ben Roethlisberger, who is accused of sexual assault. Chris, what are your feelings on this? He has more than 2 cases of sexual assault, accusations made on him in less than 1 year.
Well, you know what? The question with me is, how many times does he have to be accused of rape before you start hearing some outrage along the lines of what we've been hearing against Michael Vick and Tiger Woods?
Right.
Understand? Vick's okay. Vick's committed a crime.
Right.
Tiger Woods didn't commit a crime.
No, he didn't.
Here's a guy who has committed crime against one of other than dogs, one of America's most precious commodities, white females. Rape white female. Accused of rape white females. Yes. You don't say anything. There's no outrage. I hear reports. Yeah, ESPN has done a good job reporting it. But all these other networks are not jumping on it.
No.
I don't see, the TV Guide network usually jumps on everything. Michael Jackson.
Right.
Michael Vick, Tiger Woods, they all day long, continuous loops, reports, scrutinizing, detailing every little thing, talking to witnesses and other people. Not with this case.
Michael Vick was before the cameras night and day, and this is a high-profile quarterback, and we have to ask the question: is the criminality accusation towards a black athlete as relevant in the news as that of a white athlete? Ben Roethlisberger is a Super Bowl winning, high-profile quarterback of one of the NFL's top organizations, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Why is this not getting the scrutiny or the outrage that Michael Vick got dealing with some dogs?
It's almost as if the media, the major media, is afraid that if they take Vick's to task, that they will inspire his prosecution. They will push with his prosecution and interrupt his string of Super Bowl appearances, which really is minuscule by importance.
Right.
You can get a quarterback to replace Roethlisberger. Quarterbacks have come in and replaced Roethlisberger during injury and still won.
Right.
Okay? You cannot replace a rape victim, or I should say a rape perpetrator. The person who did it has to be the one who was accused of doing it.
Right.
In other words, so it's some gross double standard.
Well, let's look at the first case. This case is not even being talked about, and right now we're on to the second case. The first case has not been dealt with. The case against Andrew McNulty, a vice president from Harrah's Casino Resort out of Lake Tahoe, Nevada. This case has not been given much credibility at all by the media. In front of us, we have the accusatory instrument in the civil case against Ben Roethlisberger. More than 36 pages. And not only is Ben Roethlisberger mentioned in here, but there are other members of the Harrah's Resort, including the district president, the head of security, all of them, which leads us to, was this a cover-up, Chris? Is this part of a cover-up?
It looks like it. It looks like that's the way it was. A lot of these things when you brought this to my attention, I never knew anything of it. Okay? So that tells you how well it's covered up.
Right.
Right? I'm thinking, because, there's always the possibility of false accusations. There's women out there who do this to pro athletes, and they want their 15 minutes of famous, but they want their lotto.
Right.
Their lotto ticket. Okay? So this last accusation here, I said, well, he was in a strip club. Okay? This was a young girl, so she might be looking for a payday. Give him the benefit of the doubt. But this here, right here, which seems to be very detailed.
Very detailed.
Okay? A little too much for somebody to make up. All right? The episodes of, especially the one in the hotel room, plaintiff came out the bathroom. Roethlisberger says, there are cameras in the room, aren't there? Plaintiff said, yes, there are cameras everywhere. Roethlisberger, acting very worried, sternly instructed her, if anyone asks you, you fixed my television. You fixed my television. Now go, he said sternly. So this is after the whole nasty deed was done.
Right. He lured her into the room to check his television based on the accusatory instrument that he lured her into the room, blocked her from getting out, threw her on a bed, removing her clothes, and sexually penetrated her.
Now, did he slap, did he strike her at any point during this?
I did not, would have to go through this a little bit closely, but I don't see... she said she feared because of his size. Of course, you know, Ben Roethlisberger is 6'5", over 240 pounds. He's a very big man.
Yeah.
And her conduct, which really catches your eye once you read the accusatory instrument of this civil case, was that the reason it was not criminal is because of her actions were very consistent with that of a person that is the victim of a sexual assault.
Yeah.
She became depressed. She stopped eating. She had to be hospitalized. And that's why it ended up being a civil case and not a criminal case, because she did not want to be run through the ringer of trying to criminally go after a person that has unlimited resources, as we've seen before in other high-profile cases. They've tried to settle with her. She refused to settle. So that lends to a lot of credibility. Plus, he has a second accusation in less than a year.
Because at this point, he's feeling kind of invincible.
Exactly.
He said, I can do what I want to do. I'm Ben Roethlisberger. You know, who knows how much money he has. He can get the best as far as lawyers or whatever. These girls, they work in a hotel. That tells you, that right there tells you everything, you know, in itself. You know, she's got a salaried job, not making a whole lot, you know, and who's going to come to her side?
Why has he not been suspended as Michael Vick was suspended? Even before